checked. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be going over this shit. Give me a sec, actually. All right. If occasionally I'm gonna have pauses like that, we're just gonna have to deal with it. But good. Need adjust the audio levels here. I need a wired mouse, man. This unwired mouse thing is really pissing me off. There we go. That should be something. Can pick up pretty good, so I'm not worried about that. I just have to. There's a lot happening around me. I have to like wait. It's just a little. In the meantime, but with all. I hate when I gotta figure out. All my shit and fucking get my stuff together. Plan to move, man. I'm just talking to myself a little bit, but I can't like make my best content. I'm like worried about what's going on around me. You know what I mean? At that point, I'm just making shitty content because I have to like take and like stutter over what I'm trying to say. I hate. I'm the type of person who hates the suspicion that someone's listening in on me. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm just kooky, but that shit bothers the fuck. I just rather not deal with it. I gotta figure shit out. It's whatever. But in the meantime, I've got some funny shit I want to watch. Like I said, my last stream, everything went to shit. One second. Give me I don't know, a couple minutes. I don't know what to tell you. just have to be more, I guess, creative. Okay, whatever. All right, let's do that. Okay, that's a little better. This page is very honest about you know, what they're going through, and because of that honesty, we get to peer into something um in my opinion horrific, but other people would say differently. So, it's a chance to gaze into the abyss. That's how I like to put it. You know what I mean? All right. I gotta take a. I gotta put timestamp on these. There's gonna be a lot of random pauses, and that's just gonna be part of morning streams until I figure my shit out. Not all of them, but it is what it is. Who gives a fuck? Where's my phone? Not on studio mode. I can actually frame. That's a little better. Cool. It's all dated on. There's a timer at the bottom. Not a timer, but like a clock. Just follow that if you're ever going over the streams later. It's kind of what I use to edit. So let's get to it.
You're growing up a fat kid.
How loud is that for you guys? Oh, it's not too bad. Yeah, I don't get what that's. I don't get how brushing your hair makes you not depressed. You know what I mean? Like you go from a depressed fat dude to a skinny fat dude in a wig, brushing his hair. I said skinny fat dude, but like, you know what I mean? It's like like a skinny a biker. It looks like you belong in a biker gang. Ah, for real, like a Aryan Brotherhood biker gang. I don't know if they be. I don't know if how. I don't know how progressive they are with men in wigs, but it'd be pretty funny. I'm not very good with the AI images and all that stuff, but I kind of want to put his face on like a biker, leading on like a chopper, leading like a biker group, a Japanese biker gang. Continue. I don't get what the makeup does for you though. You know what I mean? Because I know the whole thing is like, oh, I'm a woman now, but like, to be honest, being a woman kind of sucks. It's not like being a dude rocks. I don't know what you think you're doing switching unless the actual goal is just to find this. It's kind of it's pretty much just edging, like a like a permanent to get the permanent edge on everybody else. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get a permanent edge. It's a double entendre when you think about it. You know what I mean? Some people, when you hear permanent edge, they think of technology, they think of progress, they think of if you're in a competition, you know what I mean? To get the edge on someone, you train a little more, you eat a little better. You know what I mean? But no, it's their permanent edge is just to you know goon all day, a 24/7 goon sesh where you just get these little bubbly feelings that come up under you whenever you put on a dress. And you're just trying to keep that edge going for as long as possible. And that's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of funny. That's kind of hilarious because some people know they're doing it and others don't. From what I've been watching, this person doesn't. This person just enjoys the goon but doesn't feel like they're actually gooning. It's this weird mind trick where you can goon but not actually goon. You know what I mean? Not actually think you're gooning. Oh, what? Oh, no, I just like how I look in in female makeup. What? No, I'm not getting off on this. No. I just like how I look in this in this tight clothing. It's so gross. It's so pathological. Pathological is the word, you know. It's very interesting though. It's funny and it's very interesting. That's why I do this. There used to be so many funny videos online on YouTube. Um, a certain genre that got me into all this was there's this place called Bigo that people would go to, and people still do it on the Monkey app actually. Uh, tran- trannies would go on there, pretend to be chicks, and then when the guy finds out, they get angry at him, and then they just go back and forth, and they just argue, and that was so funny. That was such comedy that I just watch it for I just watch it for hours. I like work on my free time, on my workout. I just like laugh. I just be laughing to myself like a maniac. And those videos just got taken off of YouTube because YouTube's run by some fat pudgy, some fat do nothing who's got no sense of humor. Who'd rather see us all be my temper. Let me just switch the topic. I can't talk about this Fat fuck motherfucker. Ejon Omar, whatever the fuck kind of stupid ass name he's got, who runs YouTube, who just takes away all the funny shit and just leaves us with fucking Pudgy a bunch of a bunch of idiots. Let me not get into it. Whatever. Anywho, I know the channel that uploaded all those content. I gotta work hard, gather up some money, and then try to buy all those videos off of them because I know they have it somewhere, and I want those videos to myself. Anyways, let's get back to the topic. Shit. Oh, damn. All right.
I've, grown up a
Look, what? Look. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing that always like gets me. You were a loser as a dude. You know what I mean? It's not like you like, oh, you were this cool dude who was just living. No, you were just you were just a fat loser as a dude. So what makes you think things would get all of a sudden get better when you're a chick now? What? No, things get worse actually. I don't know if you know this, but things get worse because now you're stuck. Because you get to this point where you cut all your social ties. You cut all your you lose all your social capital, you know, because they don't have a good relationship with their brother, their mother, any other family members, because they make videos of themselves getting off in female clothing, and it probably creeps their family out. You know what I mean? So in a way, you go from being a fat loser to like a skinny loser to like that's it doesn't matter if you're a chick, like it is what's this rub about gender? Why does it matter whether you're a dude or a chick? Your life still sucks. You know what I mean? It actually sucks more now that you're a chick, because you're in this constant back and forth between oh like you're just stuck fucking trying to get justification all day for just to be affirmed by other people all day. What kind of like pathetic life is that? I can't imagine all that stuff. Honestly, I gotta wait. All that stuff. Okay, next video. Oops, wrong tab. He looks. I don't get what's with the. What I don't get like all the before pictures just looks just so funny to me. I like you just look at like I don't like what's this supposed to mean? Like what's the point? What's the point of like doing this to yourself? Like, what's it matter whether you're a boy or a girl? Your life still sucks. Like that's shit's still horrible for you. Like it's arguably worse now. Like this is so funny to me. Why? What if I don't look pretty? What kind of what? Huh? What if I don't look pretty? That's so. I don't know. It's not good. I'm trying to be. I'm trying not to use foul language because I can't, obviously. I can. This is not a good time for me to stream, honestly. I gotta do it at better times, but once I figure shit out and I can like find a different place that's that I can afford and all that shit, because right now it's fucking expensive shit. I can barely afford what I'm doing, but once I figure all that stuff out, I'll be able to do like hour-long streams without worrying about my language. But for now, I gotta be creative with what I say, because it's honestly one of those restrictions. But I'll try to be fun with it. I'll try to have fun with it. But like I was saying, what if I don't look pretty? What does it matter? Who cares? What kind of priority is it to quote unquote look pretty? What kind of mindset do you have to where your main goal is to like, ooh, what if I don't look pretty? Like that you
I've never known
holy fucking hair
someone
loss. Whoa.
like
I'm totally not like out of my mind. This is totally not Buffalo Bill coded. Not at all. No, I just I just love how I look in a woman's skin. I mean clothing. Like I get I don't you know that book was written by a psychologist? What did he study to come up with Buffalo Bill? Because it always comes back to that. I don't know. See, holy, like I don't get. I don't. You have to be out of your mind delusional to think like a wig, tons of makeup, all of a sudden it equates to like, oh, I'm not some creepy she bimbo. I'm a woman. Like that kind of you have to be like out of your mind, bonkers, to even put those two things together. You know what I mean? And not realize you're bad shit. Loonies have been let out. Give them the asylum. That's so. I love quotes. I don't know. I've always had a thing for good quotes, and that's one of my favorites. I gotta look it up. Where's Google? Google. Let me check this out. We're gonna be here for a while, so fucking get comfy or whatever the fuck. asylum. Are those lyrics? Where's the quote? I'm interested. Lunatics have taken over the asylum. Yeah, the lunatics have taken over the asylum. That's the quote. It's very apropos. Because you spend an uncomfortable amount of time gazing at yourself in the mirror. You know what I mean? Because, yes, people check themselves out in the mirror all the time, but no one's there like. No one's there beating off like at their reflection. That's the difference. And it's crazy, but it's also very funny. Guys, you have to look at the both sides here. It's also very funny. Maybe I'm okay with the lunatics joining the asylum, you know? Maybe I don't mind that we live in a clown world. Guys, I don't mind putting on clown makeup. You know, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll learn to juggle. I've got a pair of big shoes in my closet right now, guys. Big red shoes and everything. I'm, I'm ready for this transition. Guys, I'm transitioning. I'm transitioning into a clown. I'm transitioning into a clown with full makeup. I'm getting the nose. I'm getting the white paint, the big shoes, the big bow tie. That's gonna be my favorite. I'm gonna make a TikTok. I'm gonna make a TikTok. Days of transitioning, and it'll be me transitioning into a clown, into a clown. It'll end with a circus. It'll end with me being at the circus, shaking Mr. Trump's hand, shaking. Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. President, for this opportunity. And with me at a big circus, fucking, I don't know, on a unicycle, juggling balls in the air. I'm ready for this, guys. If I wasn't gonna get doxxed, I'd do that. I do that so fast. I almost want to pay someone to do that for me, because it'd be so funny. I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna put a request out there. Guys, I'm putting this request out. Can someone please make a TikTok, or tell someone else to pass this out. Tell someone else to make a TikTok of them doing like the days of transitioning or whatever, you know what I mean? Day 1, day 2, whatever, except they're transitioning into a clown, into an actual like full-blown circus clown. And do it very slow and methodically. Like make it this very subtle. I like subtle comedy. Make it very subtle. I'm talking Norm Macdonald subtle. You know what I mean? I'm talking Louis C.K. subtle. Make it funny, but make it subtle. And it's you transitioning into a clown. First you buy the shoes, then you get the big nose. You know, oh my god, guys, it came in. Oh my god, guys, it finally came in. And you open the box, and it's a pair of big and it's a pair of big clown shoes. You know what I mean? Someone please do that. I'll pay you. Not a lot, cause I'm poor, but you know, I'll I'll pay you something. Plus, you'll get popularity and a lot of backlash, but you know, it's from a bunch of loony he-she. So why do you care? Oh, blue. Fucking trannies will be crazy whether you're there or not, dude. If a tree falls in the forest, does it make any noise? Yes. Yes, it does.
Tangled in love, stuck by you. Found the clue.
See what I mean? By the uncomfortable amount of time you look at yourself, that's not good, man. That's not a good trait. If you wear makeup just to beat off, just to good, what's where's the deeper substance to your life, man? Is gooning all there is? And then when you make the other videos about how you're depressed as fuck, you know, my life's so horrible. For some reason, I only feel good when I'm in women's clothing and beating off. I don't get it, guys. What's that? I get it. You're, we all get it. You know, we just pretend we don't. You know what I mean? What's that monkey thing? Like we all just close our eyes, close our ears, and close our mouths. Those three monkeys. That's just the rest of us to all this tranny lunacy, and it's kind of funny. It's kind of hilarious. I'm kind of with it. You know what I mean? Cause it produces some funny videos. Hey, you know when they go on mass shootings and all that stuff, it's not so funny anymore. But before all that stuff, before they go crazy and like psycho, cause the world doesn't accept them. Before all that stuff, it's really funny. Next,
I've, growing up.
I think I saw this one already.
I've been in this really weird place recently where like I'm fine. I'm getting to the place where I'm really happy with my body, right? Like I have started putting on fat, which is something like I never wanted to do. But I'm putting on like girl fat, right?
That is another thing. What the fuck is girl fat? Hmm? What do you mean you're putting on girl fat? You're just applying uh sexual undertones to weight gain. To how I'm becoming a fat ass, but I'm also a woman. So so in a way that's sexy. You know what kind of m- mind gymnastic mind tricks? What kind of deep abyss hole you must have fallen into to think this way? Because I can't even comprehend what the hell he's talking about. Because this kind of stuff back in the day would just get you how do I say this? No, without it getting me struck. Would get you exiled. Exiled is a good word. It would get you exiled at at the least. You know what I mean? At best, you get exiled. Because is lunacy, mental illness is so misunderstood. It's such a the brain is such a complicated thing that like some things are just too complicated for humans to take time to really like process. So all this tranny stuff we just put by the wayside and like, yeah, we'll just figure it out eventually. And in the meantime, all this stuff is happening, which is funny. It's just funny.
Like I'm putting on cute fat. Like I'm getting
I'm putting on cute fat, like I'm getting girly.
I'm getting jiggly. Like
I'm getting jiggly. One day, I don't know, like it's just so funny.
my thighs and my butt and like my hips and the girls are growing out. Like I'm getting to the place where I'm like I'm happy with my body, right? But I am also still not at the place where I'm happy with my face. Obviously, with like makeup and a wig on and stuff, like I think I look beautiful, right? Like
Gotta raise the
I'm more than happy with myself. But when the makeup comes off and the wig comes off, I'm still at the place where I'm like very, very not happy with my face. And so it's strange to be finally so happy with my body and like being able to look in the mirror and like see a feminine like looking body, but then look up to my face and be like, ew, no, you know, um, it's a weird place to be in, which is why like I hate the summertime because I need makeup to help make myself look a little bit more feminine so I can like stand looking at my face. But in the summertime it's so hot and I sweat through my makeup and it's not reasonable to be able to wear like a full face of makeup and like
an easy explanation for all this is you're mentally ill, you know? If for some reason you're able to, you know, get this perspective of your body that you can not only fetishize but s- somehow feel like you're progressing on, feel like you're getting better at, but then whenever you know, go, damn, there's stuff going on around me. Whenever you go back to the reality of you being a man, it's all of a sudden, you know, th- from the videos I watch, he can't afford FFS. So whenever, you know, the makeup comes off, a man's face appears. And that's not like something you can delude yourself into not seeing. The subconscious is a ingrained thing. It's in the a very deep part of your brain. The subconscious comes before the self. You know what I mean? So before he even realizes it, he sees a man. You know what I mean? Like that, the thought of a man comes before the realization. So it's like there before he even can like do some kind of weird mind trick to dilute himself. Like there's certain things you just can't dilute yourself of, and the facial structures, the bone structures of men and women are so different, so obvious that it's just impossible. And so it's pounds of makeup, wig, and then like drugs is what you need to dilute yourself with this shit. But it's just so it's such a I don't know, it's very interesting. I don't know.
you know go walk around outside all day. Like it's just like I can't do it.
No.
So I'm always much better off in the winter. But yeah, happy with my body, still not happy with my face. What are you gonna do? I've been in this really
What are you gonna do? I don't know. I've got a couple ideas. Next.
She's my best friend and I love spending time with her, but she's also just so pretty and I love watching people.
I should make a how to not be a man tutorial with all this stuff. Cause there's not it's all this stuff, even if you were a man, it'd still be wrong and cringe to do, and you still be made fun of it. So that's what I mean. Like your life would suck either way. It's not your gender, it's your personality. It's your being. It's some aspect of who you are that I don't know, some people just don't have a good foundation. That's what I feel like it is. They don't have a good bedrock of belief in what to do and not do. You know what I mean? It's also esoteric and wavy for them that, oh, you can do anything, man. You can just it's not hippies. I make it sound like they're a bunch of hippies, but hippies had a bit more character than all this. Hippies actually stood for something. But this kind of wavy shit where you're just like, oh, let me just be delusional and then not classified as delusion, just classified as something else.
People kind of fawn over her.
Cringe.
Do you know I can't even take a shower? Because it means I have to take my clothes off and look at myself in the mirror. That's how fucking pathetic I am. I can't even take a fucking shower. Do you know I can't?
You know, actual women struggle with like I looked at this sound and I saw like actual chicks struggling with that shit and I was like, oh, that's sad. But then I go back to this and I just see some dude, some bald dude, who's just delusional. You know what I mean? There are different classifications for what your problem is. And your problem isn't that, oh, I'm not pretty enough. Your problem is that you're fucking delusional. You know what I mean? There are actual chicks out there that struggle with that look fine, that look pretty, that struggle with like perception issues of themselves and complicated shit like that. Women are complicated in their own way that I don't even feel like getting into, honestly. It's not even fucking in my range of topics, but when I go back to this, I just see a guy who's only interested in the sexual aspects of being a woman and nothing else. Cause all he ever talks about is, oh, I'm not pretty enough. I'm getting some girl fat in my booty, in my thighs, in me all jiggle. That's gross. That's nasty. What the fuck are you talking about? Girl fat. If you don't fucking like, it's at a certain point, it just becomes a form of perversion that hinders other aspects of your life. And so this cognitive dissonance you feel about, oh, I get so much pleasure from doing this, but when I go back to this, my life's all fucked because there's no depth, there's nothing there. If you don't have a core belief to what it means to be a man, you didn't know what it means to be a man, so you transition to a woman, but you have no fucking idea what it means to be a woman, so you're now just fucked. Do you not get it? Because you don't have a foundation under you. You're just forever falling in this weird mania in your head. You don't have you don't have a foundation. You don't have ground underneath your feet to stand on. You don't know who you are. You don't know what either gender is. Do you know, guys, do you think Grace here understand what it means to be a woman or in the past understood what it meant to be a man? The answer is no. The obvious answer is just no, because now you can't go back to being a man because all your social capital is gone with your family and your friends because everyone knows you as Grace or whatever, but you have no idea what the fuck it means to be a woman. All your views are based on some sexual fetish of like, oh, I look good in this or that. So now whenever you take off the dress, you're just left vacant. That's whole, like some kind of empty. You don't know what to do with yourself because there is nothing to do with yourself. You've thrown away that part of yourself. Now there's nothing there, you know? And you can feel it. You're not stupid, you know? Introspection is a part of life. When you're by yourself, you only have yourself to judge yourself, you know what I mean? You only have yourself there as a critic. No one's a harsher critic than yourself. Everyone else pulls their punches, but you don't. And I feel like that's why the 41% thing exists. Because introspection is a killer, especially for those who have lost their way, who have no ground underneath their feet. Introspection is not good. Mm, very interesting though. Bell, bell. Um, let's get back to it.
Can't even take a shower because it means I have to take my clothes off and look at myself in the mirror. That's how fucking pathetic I am. I can't even take a fucking shower. Do you
Cringe.
know I can't even take a shower because it means I have to take
Cringe.
my clothes off and look at myself in the mirror. That's how fucking pathetic I am.
Can someone
I
say
can't even take
cringe, please?
I love a drummer boy, but boom.
See what I mean? Do you see what I'm saying? Hmm. Go eat something. I can come back and make more of these. But for now, I might do some the rom-com mangas are for later. For now, I might just go make some food and fucking I don't know, sleep. Look, I'm always fucking tired. Uh
Like, come at
Cringe.
Oh, what do I want to be doing right now? Thank you for asking. I want to be laying in bed and crying, more than anything. But what I have to do is yard work because there are weeds taller than me, and I'm scared. And I only have a weed eater. Oh, what?
It's funny because what's the difference between a tranny and just like a gay man? You know? has. Is it the wig? Is it the fake tits? I don't. I'll think about more. I'll think about this longer than I actually think. Right now, I'm fucking kind of tired, a little sleepy. I'll make more vids, but for now, that's it. Um, bye bye. I'll make an outro. For now, I'll see you guys.